Welcome back to the channel. Let's not use the word doom or gloom, rather use the word logic. We all know that Bank of Canada has cut rates 10 times back to back, and we'll get into details, but what did that create? It's that anticipation, it's that hold pattern that most people are lived through, and now they're paying the price. Because when you are in this, I would say, dilemma, right? And news is probably divided into two different parts. One part of audience, viewers, news is telling you all is good, all will be fine. All we need to do is reduce rates and the actual market will bounce back automatically. Why? Because that has happened before, right? But this time around, I personally believe, and this is just my opinion, that things are completely different. Because it's not only bank rates, we're dealing with so much more that's involved in order for the economy to bounce back. Plus, the expectation of, let's say, owners or people that are kind of in that pickle, in that situation where they waited, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, hoping that some patterns that they knew from before, for example, bank rates, bank rates go down, prices automatically go up. Well, we're not seeing that. And their expectation, as mentioned before, is once it happens, it will be a boom, because that boom is expected. That expectation, it doesn't make any sense, because most people, from my understanding and from my personal experience, when I speak to people, when they're trading, they're trying to hold on to their condo units, hoping that the prices will jump back or come back very fast. Most people expectation is somewhere between 15 to 20%. And I asked them the question, why are you expecting this number to actually come to fruition? Why 15 to 20%? And most people said, well, if that happens, I will be out of the gutter. I will see gains, or my equity will automatically come back, because at this point they're underwater. So it's that perception that somehow, because of these rate cuts, we will see huge increases in price, which is completely different. And it's not me only saying that, it's proof that it's not happening. I mean, Canada is going through rough times, just by we're trying to decipher where we belong at this point, right? We know what we want, right? We desire what we desire, but we need to look at our balance sheets. We need to kind of see that without, I would say, foreign investors that are completely gone, right? Prices will not fire off just like that, because the local ammunition or local, I would say, ability, it's not good enough, right? We need foreign investment that I believe Canada was trying to do, right, for a couple of years with migration, which happened to be in hundreds of thousands of migrants. However, that may be backfired, right? So I don't know the exact details. You can comment below what do you think on that particular topic, and while you're at it, please like the video and subscribe. But this is just it. I mean, we're just in a situation where we cannot, within a short period of time, especially in 2026, find a solution, find a patch where we will see real estate prices automatically boom overnight, and especially seeing those ridiculous returns or increases. It's not possible. So the trap, like let me call it the trap, is that, let me hold on longer. Let me hold on a little bit longer because I know it will come back. It might be true, but what matters here most is that in that particular pattern, people are holding on. Fine, no problem, so be it. And they might be losing money. Fine, no problem, so be it. But the problem in the process, no one is actually calculating the loss. No one is calculating the suffering, right? And then once they kind of calculate the balance sheet, they will be negative for years to come. It could be a decade out by the time they see the actual positive balance sheet. Yes, there are two different, I would say, investors and real estate owners in two different buckets, right, in Canada, right? There's the fresh new homeowner, bought at the peak, bought too much of stuff because, I would say loans and money was given out like confetti. Like that's exactly what was happening, right? So there's those folks, which I would say, let's say 20, 30% of those folks, which will sink the other, 70, 80%, which are stable. But when the unstable becomes the norm, then the stable also shakes, right? And then that stable segment or the stable bucket of Canada is also thinking, like these guys are like, I'm not going to spend the money. I know what's coming. Like recession is around the corner as what they're saying. I believe we are in a recession for a long time. So those are the two buckets, right? And things automatically start to shrink. So whenever you see that, then you'll see huge problems, shrinking. We get into recession, money gets tight, things get twisted all upside down, and it's a complete mess when it comes to bank rates, when it comes to real estate, when it comes to jobs, economy, and who knows what else. So I hope you gained some value out of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.